Hello, lovelies, and welcome to a prep and productivity stream that we are going to be doing for the 7-day book challenge. It is just a busy day. I had to delay the stream half an hour because, oh my goodness, the things and the things and the things. So, yeah, the family is just literally running me ragged right now. And the Chi Nation is because, pop-up football party. Go see you buffs. All right, let me get the first timer started, and we will get going on this. I have to run to the kitchen really quick. Let's see. Do you see that? Awesome sauce. Yay. Yeah, hold it equals 8. Yes. Oh, and happy Batman Day. RC is going to be celebrating Batman Day on his Discord. We have Felicia here. Hello, lovely. How are you today? It's 7-day book challenge is starting on Monday. The whole point of this is to do all of your world building, character building, plotting, prepping, everything ahead of time, and then write a novel or novella in 7 days. So we are going to be super busy with that. What is happening? Hello, Kohaku. What a good dog you are. He's a big boy. All right. Okay, so why don't you put in the chat what you are working on? I am working on world building for spring and the MBA. That is what I'm working on. It is the sequel to Death and the ADA that I did last year for the writing challenge. And so let us know what you're working on. And we are going to have 25 minutes on the clock. I've got to go pull some stuff out of the oven. So I am going to start the stream and then I will be back as quick as I can. All right, let's get going. Mew Mew, how did you do? Running back in from the kitchen and doing all of that kind of stuff with the family and the surprise party. Let's see who's come in. Hello, Rita. How are you doing today? Glad to see a live stream. Not while I'm still asleep in the mountain time zone. Yes, ha ha ha. Normally I am up before the butt crack of dawn, and today was one of those days. Hello, Nia. How are you doing? Hello, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Emma. If you don't know, Emma Bennett down here, she had a book release yesterday about authors and Twitter. So be sure to go to her page and pick that up. Emma, do you have a wrench? Do you have a wrench to share? Let me see if I can find Emma's book. I can share the link. Can I share the link? Okay, I cannot find it, but here's Emma's website. I can't find the link to the book, but I can find Emma's website. And Emma's going to be doing like a book reading thing with Books by Adrian this month on her best-selling book, The One That Got Away. Alrighty. Okay, so what did everyone do? I made a bunch of food for the people that are watching the football game because Deion Sanders is now coach of the CU Buffs, and he's won every game so far, all the preseason games too. So college football is now really, really big in Colorado again, and Coach Primetime is leading the charge. People are going absolutely bonkies for that. Let's see, let's see if I can do this. What is going on? Why am I not getting any comments? What is going on? What is going on? Hold on. Let me get over. All right. Let me go to edit video, see if there's something going on here that I thought I clicked the thing. Oh. Okay, the not made for kids things popped up. Okay, can you comment now? I think I have fixed it. Customization. It shows. Okay, it's showing up. Everything is fine. All right, can you comment now? Is it working now? Maybe if I do that, it will give it a thing. All right. Boo, boo, boo. All right. Did I fix it? All right. Did I fix it? I just love this. I just love it when all of a sudden everything just dies on me. All right. Okay. Yes, it says subscriber only known. Yeah, I had to change it because for some reason it stopped. Like I started getting no, I got a thing that I was not getting any comments. And so I hopped from StreamYard over to YouTube to see what was going on, and it was not letting it go through. So I think it's fixed now. I think everyone that's a subscriber should be able to comment. All right. the break is just starting. So I started early. Okay, well, we're going to just skip that then. Because when I came in, I saw 5 minutes left and I was like, I didn't know where I was at. All right, we're going to start. I guess we'll start again now that I've got that fixed. This is a crazy day. I was not expecting a bunch of people here to watch the football game, which means I don't have a lot of food fixed. So I spent most of that sprint throwing things together. I have to go get the 9-layer dip out. All right, then. Okay, well, let's start another 25 minutes on the clock. It is now noon. So I hope that everyone is having a lovely day today. It is noon Mountain Time, 1 o'clock Central Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Time, and 11 o'clock Pacific Time. So be sure that you have something to hydrate or dihydrate. Make sure you're getting that in. Make sure you've got some snackies to nibble. Set your playlist. Get that productivity in. Remember, there is more than one way to be productive and creative. And I'm going to pop a little question in, and I will see you on the other side of this 25. Alrighty then. I'll unclose this so that I can block some of the noise. Yes, with spontaneous party today. Let's see. Margaret came in and RC is back, and Rita agrees with me. Unexpected house guest. Yeah, make anybody grumpy. She is still revising one series, though, throwing herself back into another series. Awesome. Margaret came in. She had gone to the farmer's market and came home with several jams: raspberry with grapefruit and mint, blueberry basil, strawberry with fennel and black pepper. I don't know if I've ever had strawberry with fennel and black pepper, but I have had a mandarin marmalade that was made with fennel and black pepper. And then our season, he's like more than one seed. The question was, is there a story seed waiting in the back of your mind that you would love to write if you could do nothing but work on it? So yeah. R.C. Scott says he has more than one seed, and then he said pumpkin seeds rock. And Margaret squints at him in a little confusion. The story seed that for me, the story seed that is always lurking in the back of my head is Scarlet Charlotte and the Alphas, Lunas, Omegas rejected rogue cousin. And it's basically every bad werewolf trope meets Monty Python's Holy Grail. The problem is it has a lot of different, like when I haven't drafted it, but when I did the plot and stuff, it has a lot of social commentary and satire in it. And I am not a good satire writer, but I've had this idea that's been floating around probably since 2017. So about 2 years after my stroke. The problem is people in today's climate have become so completely hypersensitive cancel culture to the extreme that I hate to say unintelligent, but no one understands satire anymore. No one, literally no one. If something is written as a satire, there are people who will take offense to it, and they will do everything possible to cancel you because of that. And they're unfortunately in Scarlet Charlotte and the Alphas, Lunas, Omegas rejected rogue cousin. There are several little satire things about that are like social commentary things that would be taken so out of context now and not as satire that I would get canceled. Yeah, I would get canceled on so many levels. And so, yeah, it unfortunately, I can laugh about the things in my brain, but it's never going to see the light of day. R.C. Scott says, I have seeds for a novel, ongoing comic, and manga, but this is behind a bunch of stuff I have to write first. Yeah, broken seeds. Margaret says, I love pepitas. They always make it into my granola. We were talking about pumpkin seeds, and I said, imagine going back in time and telling the Lord's baker that you like pumpkin spice coffee. So she very kindly roasts and grounds pumpkin seeds to steep in hot water for you. Yeah, pumpkin seeds steeped in hot water, not a good thing. Yeah, I had that actually seen in a book because they didn't know what a rubacea bush was. And so they were like, oh, pumpkin spice latte. I can make that. And the character, she's like, I made your coffee. And he just takes it, and it smelled okay because he could smell the cinnamon in it. And so he takes a drink, and then he's like, bleh. What is this? Yeah, not coffee at all. Charming Delicious. I say I'd make enough noises with a gagging sound. She has no idea. R.C. Scott has never had blueberry jelly. Oh, blueberry jelly is good. And actually, believe it or not, blueberry jelly. Hold on, I'm going to pause this. Blueberry jelly. You're going to think I'm crazy. Put it on pork chops and then roast the pork chops in the oven. I'm not kidding. Blueberry and pork chops go together in an amazing way. Oh, no, she was squinting at my mashup. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no. It starts off with okay, so everybody's um um last name has to it's in the same world as Daisy the Werecow. So the shifter plague has hit, and everyone either shifted or died, except for a very few humans that are still live in like the far north or in the really high mountains. And because the virus that changed everyone didn't like frozen climates, and so people that were in areas that were frozen when it hit stayed normal, and everyone else either became a shifter or died. And this is the crazy world with like cow shifters and emu shifters and pretty much everything that's a larger animal or human, everything that's larger shifted. So yeah. Yeah, satire. They're dumbasses, never apologize. Yeah, no, it's just it's you see people getting canceled for saying things that are common sense now. So it like there's a scene, the most deadly, terrible, bloodthirsty pack is actually a group of basically Chihuahua and Pomeranian shifters, and they climb to mark the trees in the Everdark forest. They climb up ladders to mark the trees as high as possible, and every full moon this happens, and there's a lottery to see who gets to hold the golden rod, which is this golden stick, to tell the king how high he has to go up the tree to pee. And so you stand at the bottom of the ladder and hold the stick, and it's like a great honor to hold the stick while the king is peeing on the tree above you. Yeah, no, that would get me canceled for sure. Let's see. It's difficult. Let me pull that up. It's a difficult mode in general. I'd say, to be fair, it's hard time getting a J. Swiss proposal, 18th century. Yeah, first encountered in high school. Yeah, fruit sauces and pork chops are delicious. Yeah, blueberry and pork chop. I know it sounds crazy. Blueberry and pork chop, and then green peas with it. You don't want potatoes with it because potatoes and blueberries do not go together. They don't go together at all. But yeah, green peas pairs really nice. Have to drag me away from my dry rub pork chops. Yeah. They're only getting canceled if they let themselves. That starts with public apologies, a big no-no. I apologize for not having enough middle fingers for all of them. You're funny, RC, and I do love you so much. Happy Batman Day. Okay. Alrighty then. So let's we've got one more sprint that we're gonna do, and trying to get 90 minutes, an hour to 90 minutes in of prep time every day so that we can get going. All right, let's go. We've got another 25 minutes to get ready. I am typing in my handwritten notes. So see you on the other side. All right. Well, lovelies, that will be it for us for today. The last question of the day is there one genre that you wanted to write, but don't feel like you have the writing chops to tackle it? I have told you mine. My genre is satire. I love reading and watching satire, but I just can't write it well. And so, I accept that my limits are there. Reader responded that hers is epic high fantasy with the main characters being adult. I know, crazy, since I've been an adult longer than a young adult, but I fear it might be too complicated. The trick with, as someone who writes fantasy, high fantasy, and sci fantasy, the trick is the world building. Get your world building done ahead of time and resist shiny object syndrome, because something that happens with a lot of people who write high fantasy or hard sci-fi or the sci-fan in between is that they don't do their world building, and then they end up throwing in stuff that doesn't, they have to make up things that fit into the world. Like Star Trek has done that so much. Star Trek had all these stuff in the original Star Trek, and then in Next Generation that now they're going back and throwing in. And Star Wars did the same thing too, because everyone was like, well, it's science fiction fantasy because, the Force and everything. And so they went back and added the thing about the midichlorians, the magical blood particles, to try to get that going. So yeah, you're getting your world building for those kind of genres, getting that done first. It seems overwhelming, but yeah, you can do it. Mita says, I love world building and magic. Yes. Just that is the key to these epic fantasies and stuff, is the world building. Let's see. Margaret says, running to our meeting now. Happy weekend. Bye, Margaret. It was nice of you to stop by. And RC, Fire and Bats, yes, he's going over to his Discord. They are having a viewing of one of the Batman movies today because it is Happy Batman Day. So if you are a Batman fan, go DC Universe and enjoy having a Batman Day. I am Mama Maggie Ward, stroke survivor, coffee addict, prepping for crazy writing challenges, yes, and independent author, doing all the things, because if brain damaged mama can do it, you can do it too. Just believe in yourself, believe in your story. Someone out there is waiting to read your words. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Be blessed and have a very, very lovely weekend.